Stand by. All clear given. Gates open, and they're racing away. Starter got them in a good line. Throng the first to break, but under restraint. There's pressure on the outside coming from Waiting for Change. Jack of Hearts is right there. Tommy Grand from a deep draw goes up in pursuit of a good position. Holy Land back against the rail, then further back to High Green. That's trapped on the outside. Jack of Hearts and Just Cruised in. They race around 4 lengths off the leader. Cat Daddy is trapped out 3 deep, showing intentions to go a little bit closer to the lead. Mr. Greenlight was further back, 2 lengths away to Throng. Cap and Pride and Moon and June is patiently ridden at the back of the field as they come back into view with 1,400 metres left to go. And the leader is Waiting for Change. Picked up the lead and went on by just over 1 length. Cat Daddy races in second. That improved a whole lot to get into that second position. Now Jack of Hearts also on the improved and raced up into third. Then a further length and a half away we find High Green. That's against the inside rail. Then at that one's outside we find the likes of Holy Land, the pink and green. Just Cruised in midfield. Tommy Grand now races behind midfield. Cap and Pride makes a move in the red and white colours. That now went up to race in about 5th position. Mr. Greenlight, Moon and June also making some progress, and Throng dropped to the back of the field. Past the 800 metres board they went, and Jack of Hearts is now another new leader. They keep changing positions. In second place is Waiting for Change. Then in third position is Cat Daddy. That's alert to the task and won't be caught flat-footed. Cap and Pride has the same idea. Moon and June on the wide outside. After them, Just Cruised in. Holy Land against the rail. High Green and Mr. Greenlight, they in line for home. In front, Jack of Hearts. Second place is Cat Daddy, the blue sleeves and the red cap. After them, Waiting for Change. Tommy Grand looking for room in the blue body. Then comes High Green as they get to the final 250. Cat Daddy in front. Second place is Tommy Grand. Throng making an impression up the inside. It's Cat Daddy in the lead with 1 length. Throng is closing in up the inside, but Cat Daddy got the advantage and Cat Daddy got the win. Second goes to Throng. Then came Jack of Hearts and further back to Tommy Grand. Cat Daddy wins the second race on today's card. Greg Sheen on board for Glenn Cotson, the son of Ideal World, bred by the Gary Player Stud and owned by the Great 8 Stables, and the LLC Syndicate nominee, Mr. Barton. And he's come alive here in Durban, has Cat Daddy. His last 3 starts have yielded now 2 wins and a second, and Cat Daddy wins it over a length. Second goes to Throng, number 12 on the card. Then came Jack of Hearts and Tommy Grand. They'll complete trifectas and quartets. High Green was next. Then came Holy Land, Just Cruised in. Further back in the field to Cap and Pride. So the winners in the blue sleeves and the red cap. Greg Sheen did not want to be caught flat-footed. I think he takes some time to unwind, does Cat Daddy, but he was right there, alert to the task, turning for home, and kicked beautifully. There was pressure coming from Throng towards the extreme left-hand side. He just caught in a bit of a lull with about 400 metres left to go. He had to make up ground. He made up most of it, but couldn't get to Cat Daddy at the end of it all, and Cat Daddy takes out race number 2 on today's card. The third race starts the place accumulator. That is off at 1:15, and it also starts the graded features on Gold Cup Day.
Result for punters. The first 2 favourites coming home, and a horse called Cat Daddy starting to realise his full potential. And I remember Warren said when he wanted him, he probably needs to be gelded long term, but you decided he has the race for the taking.
Yeah, Greg said the same thing. He said, look, before he gets too wise, you need to geld him. But I have chatted to the owners, but, you know, it's on the cards, and we'll probably do it after the season. But a super win by this horse. And I just got to thank Mr. Player. He said, listen, he said, I've got a smart colt for you. A couple of my mates and myself are going to race it with you, and I hope you like him. And when the float arrived, I mean, of course, we were like, you know, our eyes were wide open. And beautiful colt. And just well done to Gary and his mates. It's the Great 8 Syndicate. It's 8 of his best mates in America. I hope they're watching. They usually phone in afterwards, but yeah, fantastic.
Just before you leave us, hold on 1 second. We got a bottle of bubbly for you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to just thank our sponsors, Land Rover, P&B. Thank you very much, and we appreciate it.
There we go. Bottle of bubbly. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
There we go for the winning connection, Glenn Kotson, and we're waiting to see if the winning rider is going to make his way back. Here comes Greg Sheen. He brought home Cat Daddy and went off at around R4.40 the win, so keeping the punters very, very happy. Now, he's a horse who's got the ability, and long term, I think they're going to have quite a lot of fun once he's gelded.
Yes, I think so. You know, he feels like a horse that's crying for a cut, unfortunately. His work on Thursday, he's very playful, very cheeky. Mine's not quite on the job. Today I was going to ride him. We don't know if he goes 10 furlong, but you got to ride them the way to find out. And it was a bit muddly early on, and I elected to just get out there and go and let him dictate his own fractions. And then it was pretty even throughout, and managed to get a break on them. He kicked on well to the line.
Good on these days to get into the winner's box early.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's one of your premier race days here in KwaZulu-Natal, and looking forward to the rest of the day. There's exceptionally good racing to close off the season, and fortunate to have a winner on the day. Well done to Glenn Kotz and his whole Woodhill team, to John and everyone that does the work at home, and all the sponsors today, Elan and all their co-sponsors. Thank you very much for the support always, as well as my own sponsors, Ridgemont Highlands.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done to Greg Sheen and the entire team. Cat Daddy has come through to win a good contest.